I totally missed what happened there. It's goal kick twice though. Coming up to the formation change, when we go to a little bit more defensive, I think we still will, even though we're 2 goals up. Drewson has picked up a slight injury, so I can see Thompson coming on for him. And maybe Galliford coming on for McGregor. We'll have to see. Drewson has to come off though. I mean, look at him, he's on 61%, 62. I mean, he's recovering, but still not nice to having a passenger out there, essentially. Are we going to change system? Yes. And Drewson did go off. So Royal went off. I'm assuming Galliford came on for him, maybe Wilson. So it's Peter Wilson up front on his own, Johnston on the left, Green on the right, Galliford as the midfielder, and then Wilson and McGregor as the holders. And then we switch back into the proper defensive, Peter Wilson playing on the right hand side of midfield for a change. Nice one, Josh. It is really good music. It actually, when I first watched the Nox Crew game show, I didn't really pay much attention to the music. But after I bought the soundtrack, I went back and watched the series again. And each song has been written for a level of the game show. And it really does make a difference when the music kicks in. Sets the tone quite nicely. Alright, 2-0. Good way to start the league campaign. Happy with that. I'm just thinking how long I'm going to stream for. It'll probably be 2 hours, and I mean it this time, because I said 2 hours last time, and it was 6.5, I think, in the end. It really will be like a 2.5 hour stream tonight. And then I'll play some more matches off camera, and then we'll probably come back. It's one of the things, like, I feel like I should always have the start of the season and I should always have the end of the season on camera. But I'm interested in hearing feedback from the audience. Like, are you particularly bothered if I skip over certain seasons at this stage? So long as I'm transparent about the results, of course, which you can always go on and look. Yeah, Wilson sort of did okay. Passing. Yeah, alright, he's happy. But yeah, I mean, depending on what people want, I'll either have the end of this season on next week's stream, or I will skip over that and just wherever I get to off camera by next week will be where we start from. Up to you guys, let me know. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment section, although it'll probably be too late by the time this actually goes out. If you're watching it on Twitch via VOD or live, then let me know in the chat or send me a message. Can't write Dinsmore. Oh, Murray's rejected someone, that's good. Right, Charlene has joined. I do need another defender. Definitely need to look at another defender. He's only 2-star. Deary me. Alright, what have we got? Absolutely nothing. That's not great, is it? I mean, I assume that they are actually... That's not what I wanted. I assume they are actually scouting. Why have these been put on hold? Hey, I'm in charge. I might let you delegate stuff, but if I tell you to do something, you bloody well do it. How do I take them off hold? I don't know. Scouting's got really complicated on here in recent seasons. Wilson doing well. Stats are dropping though, which is a bit worrying. Which Wilson's this? Ryan Wilson. Okay. He's getting old, so I can sort of see that happening. You want to be retrained to centre back? Interesting. And right midfielder. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. No, Brian, I need you to stay. Oh, it's so greedy. He wants 140 quid just for appearing. Alright, he's quite happy to accept that. Cool. Thank you, Geraint. Gosport, cool. I guess they've not got anyone. Oh, they have. Oh, this isn't why. Oh, they play both fullback roles, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What's the score in the old footers? Douglas Pringle, Galliford, Jenkinson. I don't even know who Jenkinson is, if I'm honest. It's always funny when, I mean, I know their team's smaller than me, but they're coming from my youth players, and I'm sitting there thinking, I don't even know who that is. Looks like it's still 1-0 to Derby. Is that the case? Right, Welling Garden, grudge match. And then we've got Chester Street in the FA Cup. And then we've got Coney Heath. Alright, saving the game. Cool, I'd like to do more than 4 matches in this stream. We've been going for over an hour and we've only played twice. It's the downside of a big database. I will eventually, I think after the next promotion, I'll start removing the bottom league from each season, so that we end up with a slightly smaller database as we go up. Oh, Billericay have signed Loco. Do you know what? Billericay are a good team to scout. Wilson stays, Drewson stays, and here we go. So Cartwright coming back made a massive difference. How far away is O'Brien? Still 3 weeks maximum. McConnor? 2 days, okay. In that case, I think we'll keep the same starting lineup. Match plan still in, good, good. I don't like. I don't hate Billericay. I think what they're doing is a bit unusual, shall we say? But then, I mean, Alan Julian, who used to play for Steerage, is their goalkeeper at the moment, and he's been doing really, really well for them. So I've been keeping half an eye out. I think their owner slash manager slash T-boy slash whatever else he wants to be this week. I think he's a loon. He's got more money than sense, that's for sure. But you know, it seems to be working. You know, apparently they did the treble or the quadruple this season, which is pretty damn impressive. So he's a mentalist, but he's a mentalist that does really, really well. Alright, it's a good ball over the top. Oh, 1-0. I recognise Weeks. Oh, I don't recognise the first name. I recognise Catchpole as well. That was a good ball over the top. And a good cross there. Cartwright got caught under the ball. Who's injured? Dinsmore. Oh dear. Not serious. Oh, there goes the match plan then. I'm going to bring Boa on. I might have just ruined our chances of winning this game, but I want Boa to get more experience. Can do after this. Yep, that's another reason why I want to stream for just 2 hours tonight, so I've got time to actually do other things afterwards. Because the other night, wasn't it like 2 AM, 3 AM or something when we finished? And I literally just finished the stream, shut down the game and just fell into bed. Oh, Wilson running through! Good save. Pile driver attempt there from him. Again, I happen to just look away from the screen for 5 seconds. Penalty, McGregor, bottom corner, 1-1. Nicely done. Where does that put us in the league? 9th. Having played a game less. Oh, Cartwright, you fool. Absolute lemon. Alright, they've got a penalty. Weeks will take. Yeah, sent the keeper the wrong way. Good penalty. Oh, that was so stressful, that Pacific Standard one. So stressful. I need to find... I mean, I can try and get my brother recruited for tomorrow, but I need to find maybe one other person that we all know and trust who's competent. Because if there's 3 of us and then 1 stranger who's just really bad at the game, that's going to be really stressful. Oh, we've dropped out the top 12 with that goal. Bloody hell. We have still got a game in hand, and we are currently on 3 points. So if we win, we can go up as high as 3rd. But we need a hefty goal swing for that to happen. 3 minutes added time. Can we get a goal back before half time? Ming throws to Wilson. First time to Drewson. Go on, Andy. Take him on. That's not a good pass. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Whether he agrees to it or not, though. Oh, yes, Boa. First goal for the senior team. Massive slice of luck. I think it was it Royal? The ball bounced off then. Wilson put a lot of pressure on here. Was that Royal? That's McGregor, isn't it? Yeah, let me click you. Yeah, McGregor. Played it through to Boa. Really, really nice finish from the youngster there. Really nice finish. Yeah, I'm sure, I mean, if we can get Tom to play with us, I'm sure he'll do better. Heists are a bit easier than open play, because open play, there was so much. I got annoyed with the wrong person, essentially. I should have gotten annoyed with myself, because I kept letting myself get killed. And I do this stupid thing where if someone shoots me in a game like that, instead of like being really cool and calm and dealing with it, I kind of freeze. So like the first shot comes in, and instead of like shooting back or getting into cover, I'm looking to see where it's come from, and then I just get popped in the head and I'm dead. That's what I was getting annoyed about. Unfortunately, my brother is a bit of a punching bag in that sense. But yeah, if we can get him on board, he's very good at the heists. He did really good. I think it was the Humane Labs that I did with him. He did really, really well with that. And maybe not the Fleeker job, actually. There was one of the others. Might be one of the Series A jobs I did with him. But yeah, I mean, the Doomsday, I've done one mission on Doomsday, and it's a whole different kettle of fish to the normal heists. So I think we'll all struggle to begin with. Particularly if we do it on hard. Certainly not going for Criminal Mastermind, that's for sure. Right, Royal on the ball, plays it to McGregor. He flicks one over the top. Johnston is chasing it. And he's gotten there. And he's crossed it. And it's off the post. And Wilson, Boa, get in. Wilson just stood and watched that, essentially. Didn't seem interested. Boa, what a game he's having. I brought him on as a risk, and he's actually been our best player. 8.6 he's playing now. Right place at the right time, eh? Always love it when the defender messes up like that. Oh, Johnston hit the post. Wasn't a great cross from him. He doesn't have the weapons, but on... because we both got the game on 360 first, and then we bought it on the One. So on the 360, I got up to level 75, I think it was, but it's on my old gamer tag, which is why I couldn't transfer my character over. Actually, he might have transferred his character, but I'm sure he was a higher level on the 360. And it doesn't... I mean, the weapons are okay, but a lot of the weapons that we've unlocked since going through the levels over the last couple of weeks, I've not really used. I still use my pistol for sort of medium range. I used the carbine, which I suppose is a higher level gun, and then I used the shotgun. But even if I didn't have the shotgun, or the heavy shotgun, I have 2 or 3 other different shotguns that I could use, and if that doesn't work, the pistol is a very, very, very good gun to use. Just the bog standard pistol, without any mods on it, even, is good. Alright, Mackenzie Lyle with the long ball forward towards Wilson. He heads it down to Drewson. He flicks it over the top. Boa is through. And onside, I believe. For his hat-trick. This kid. Why did I ever doubt bringing him on? He could be the next big thing coming... Well, he's the first big thing coming through the Hatfield Academy. He could be the next big thing in the Hatfield team. Dinsmore, watch out. There's a new kid on the block. Yeah, the bog standard sniper is quite good. The marksman, I think I've got the wrong scope on it, which is why I struggle with it, because I've only got the think it's a ×4 scope, whereas my sniper I've got a ×16, where you can zoom in and out. The marksman I've always struggled with, because it feels like a heavier weapon, and it feels like the bullets are bigger, and you know, there's more punch to it. But then when you actually shoot someone, they don't really react in the same way, even as if you shot them with the sniper. Oh, Wilson grabs his second of the game. So, I suppose, I mean, sniper is my long range gun. Carbine is long-medium. Pistols medium to short, and then shotguns short. And then obviously things like the homing launcher for vehicles. And then sticky bombs if I'm just feeling mischievous. Good header from Wilson. Put it away quite nicely. I'm tempted. I mean, we're winning by 4 goals now. I'm tempted to not even do that. I'm tempted to do this and to do this. And just see the game out. Except Johnston, I'm going to move over to this side. Where's Boa gone? There. I'm going to move you there. It's Royal who's training up as a centre-back, isn't it? So I might as well play you there. Galliford on. Jones and Ming are fine. And Wilson up front as a target man set to attack. Play. Boa's through again. You think he's going to cross it from there? Yes, he does. Wilson heads into the keeper's hands. Not the best ball from Boa there. Not bad, but not great. There we go. Excuse me. Tactical change. See the game out now. I should probably switch. Come on. There we go. Contain. Play safer. Retain. Stick. All that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then play really narrow. Oh, Cartwright's going to get sent off here, isn't he? Very long range is definitely the sniper. Snipers are definitely my favourite type of weapons. Sniper's okay. The only thing I don't like about sniper is there's no auto lock on, which sometimes, particularly in the the heist missions, I really need the auto lock on. I can't even. I've lost count of the number of times the carbine saved my arse because I've been bared down on by loads and loads of soldiers, and I've taken them all out with the carbine. I wouldn't use the grenade launcher as a mid-range. I'd only use the grenade launcher if you have to blow something up. Actually, I'm surprised at how good a range the heavy shotgun has, because sometimes when I've gone to use the carbine, I've used the heavy shotgun instead and still managed to make the hit. It's got good range to it. Wellingarden have just hit the crossbar there. Well cleared by Ming. I'm annoyed with Cartwright. Of all the times to get yourself suspended, 2 matches after you come back from injury. Not good. Not impressed. That's full time. Pretty happy with the result. City's Emotion's only up to 11 views now. I'll let you into a little secret, because I keep talking about these targets that I've got. I'll tell you one of the targets, because I'm really disappointed by this. I mean, obviously the series has come back, and the series was mainly aimed at people who are already subscribed to the channel. However, I've looked at my sub list, my sub count, and it hasn't moved. In fact, it's gone down since Cities in Motion 1 came out. The first episode. Which is really disappointing. Oh, who's that subbed? Followed. Not subbed. I can never see it. I need to change it on the screen so that the image doesn't load over the text. But yeah, the sub count hasn't moved on Cities in Motion, which I'm really disappointed by. The channel's sub is still 870 or 871, whichever one of the two it's fluctuated to today. And the target was to get the sub count up. That's the main target. That's the one that everything hinges on. So the fact that it's not moved means after the 5 weeks the series could well end. Boa was insane in that good game. I mean, look at his potential ability. This kid is something else. He came through our youth system. He's going to start the next game in Dinsmore's absence. Mission inside the hangar yesterday would have been good with the grenade. Yeah, it would have. That's true. Do you know what? Very quickly, before we go into the next match, I'm going to try and change the alert, what it looks like. It says it follows. Yeah, I want the text under. Fade in, fade out. Such and such is now following. Yep, that's fine. Animation pulse is fine. That's fine. That's fine. Save. Let me just test it quickly. I don't know where the text is. Oh, there. That's much better. That's much better. I like that so much more. Cool. Back to dashboard. So you've just seen something come up on the screen there saying, I'm now following myself. I'm not following myself. I mean, I technically am following myself because I'm always aware of what I'm doing and where I'm going. But, yeah. That was just a test. Thank you for the follow. I'll need to check who that was still, because I couldn't read it on the screen. Thank you for the follow. Hi, lit guys. Thank you. Much appreciated. And Cogwheelsaw, welcome to the stream as well. Oh, Cartwright's left. Well, that's great, isn't it? Thank you, Jacob. Get yourself sent off and then leave. It's because I gave him the warning, isn't it? Didn't like being told off. Alright, so now I need to find a new centre-back. Oh, pick your timings, Jacob, for crying out loud. I'm sure we'll bring him back one day, but at the moment, not particularly impressed. Do you know what? I'm going to do transfers, suggest any centre-backs that I can loan. Oops. That I can loan. No. Free transfer? One. This guy. From Met Police of all places. Will the police let me trial one of their defenders for a week? That's the million-dollar question. What am I doing? They have rejected the bid. Alright, I'm just going to sign him. Oh, no. Apparently not. He wants to play for the police. Fine. You go play with Sting. I actually have to try and pick a new defender for this game now. I don't want it to be Doyle because he's retiring and he's actually quite slow. It's probably going to have to be this guy, who's not very good at playing that role. So he's going to have to do that. Dinsmore drops out because of injury. Boa comes in, and then this guy. I mean, this guy's pretty good as well. Bring him in on the bench. I mean, we need a centre-back. We need a centre-back on the bench. Doyle. Alright, we'll bring Doyle in for this guy, and then we'll move all these like that. And then we've got Wilson there. Oh, Grant. I was going to bring Grant back in, wasn't I? Where's Grant? There's Grant. You come back in for Ming. And then Ming will go on the bench instead of Wilson, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We got Chester the Street next, anyway. and it's the cup, so it's quite important. McGregor stays. Anyone on the scout list that I should be looking at? You look good. What position do you play? Fullback. We'll keep scouting him. Discard you and you. 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 Get a scout report on you. Good stuff. How are we doing for time? Hour and a half, give or take. I'll take 5 minutes off that time because of the intro and everything isn't technically part of the stream. McConnor back in full training. Good, good. Might be enough to stick him on the bench. Might be a match too early still, actually. We'll see. More offers for Douglas Pringle. It's kind of bad. I mean, Cartwright leaving was probably the beginning of the end, really. This whole team could fall apart now. I don't really want that to happen. Do you know what? McConnor's good enough to go on the bench instead of Galliford. I know who I'd rather have.